Hello my people, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at this simultaneous equation that we posted as one of our daily challenge. Let's look at the solution. It says that we should solve for x and y simultaneously if we are given that 9 exponent x times this is equals to 81, and this is the second equation. So how you know that it is simultaneous equation will be that you'll be given two equations and you'll be given two variables to solve for. So what do? We have a combination of algebra and exponents here. So we use exponent to break down the first equation. This is our equation 1 and this is our equation 2. Now let's go. This can be 3 exponent 2 because 9 is 3 squared times x is 3 exponent x. 2x. Now, since we have started working with the base of 3, we also take 27 down to the base of 3. 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. That is 3 cubed. Remember 3 cubed? And then 3 cubed or to the power of 2y. So if we multiply 3 times 2y, we will have 3 to the power of 6y. And also, we can get 81 as 3, 27 times another 3, that is 81. So 81 is 3 to the power of 4. Now, laws of exponents says if we are multiplying, we add the exponent. So this is going to be 3 to the power of 2x plus 6y equals to 3 to the power of 4. Equals to 3 to the power of 4. Now, if we have exponents being separated by the same equality sign and they have the same base, drop the bases, take the exponents. So we have 2x plus 6y equals to 4. We can refine this and make x the subject formula. So going forward, we can have 2x is equals to 4 minus 6y. That means we can have x as the subject formula. Why do we need this? Because in this simultaneous equation, we are going to use what we call substitution method because we need to plug in the value of x into the second equation before we can solve. So if we divide all through by 2, 2 dividing all through, we will have x is equals to 2 minus 3y. And we can call this our equation 1. Refining equation 1, we still have equation 2. Now going forward, we solve equation 1 into equation 2. Now whenever we see x in the second equation, we plug in 2 minus 3y. That's what it is. This is now the value of x going forward. So we will have x squared becomes 2 minus 3y all squared plus y into x, which is 2 minus 3y equals to 4. So that is the expression that we are going to solve going forward. Now let's get into it. Simplifying that means 2 minus 3y. Okay, remember this is 2 minus 3y. All squared means into 2 places. So let's see what that gives us. We have, if we use distributive property to multiply the first and the second bracket, we have 4 minus 6y, that gives us minus 12y plus 9y squared. Then the second part of the bracket gives us 2y. Gives us 2y minus 3y squared is equals to 4. So this is our new expression. Now let's simplify this. I have 9y squared, start with the exponent, or the variable with the highest magnitude of exponent. 9y squared minus this gives me 6y squared. 9 minus 3 gives me 6, and then let's go to 12. Negative 12 plus 2 gives me negative 10y. Then I have 4. If I bring this over, 4 minus 4 is gone. So I have this equals to 0. If I have this, I can now go on and factorize. I can use factorization by common factor here. Between 6 and 10, 2 can divide. So I take 2. Between y and y squared, y can divide, I take y. Now 2y into this gives me, 2 into this gives me 3y. 2 into 10 gives me 5. And then y will cancel out, y equals to 0. If I equate them individually to 0, the first one, y will be equals to 0. And for the second one, if I have 3y minus 5 equals to 0, then y will be equals to plus 5 over 3. Y will be 5 over 3. Now, remember they said we should solve for x and y simultaneously. We have gotten the value of y, let's solve for the value of x. Now, let's remember that our refined equation 1 is x equals to this. So we check for both when x is equals to 0, when y is equals to 0, based on what we have here. Then our x will be 2 minus 3 times 0. So our x will be equals to 2. Second one, when y is equals to 5 over 3, then based on this equation again, our x will be equals to 2 minus 3 times 5 over 3. So finally x will be equals to 3 will cancel out 3. 2 minus 5 is minus 3. So these are the solutions. This is actually grade 11 or grade 12 simultaneous equation when they miss algebra with exponents. You just have to be very careful with your signs and with your multiplications. But this is the solution, and it is a very good question likely to come up in matric paper. Thank you for being here.